It's time for What's Burnin' with Kevin KB Burns, presented by Bill Lacasse and SRG Financial Advisors. But first, please join us as we honor our great nation with the playing of our national anthem. And now your host, Kevin KB Burns.
Hey, welcome into another exciting edition of What's Burning right here on Lake TV. Glad to have you with us. Another beautiful day at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we've got a lot to talk about. Certainly our sponsors. We want to thank them. Bill Lacasse and SRG Financial Advisors. We'll be talking with Carrie Mawson from Budget Blinds during the show, and we thank her for her support, as well as our veterinary at the lake and Ozark Barge and Dock, our fine sponsors. And of course, thanks to you for taking the time to tune in. Now on 3 times a day, 7 days a week, with a new show every Thursday, 7 a.m., 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. It's What's Burning. Some of the things we're going to touch on during this hour. Of course, our guest, as I mentioned, Carrie Mawson from Budget Blinds. Denny Heiner with the Lake of the Ozarks Idiots Club. He'll be in to talk about an upcoming fundraiser, a golfing fundraiser on September the 20th at Port Chima, helping out a great cause. We'll take a pirate adventure. We had the opportunity to go out to Jolly Rogers and to get on board the pirate ship and hunt for the treasure with Captain Scallywag and Mayhem Marnie. We'll have that feature for you, as well as KB's Furry Friends. We're going to head out to Ozarks Cat and Canine in Sunrise Beach, and we'll meet one of their canines, Naomi. And hopefully somebody out there will see Naomi and find her a good home. A couple of other things I want to talk about as well. That includes some folks that are helping out the kids as they head back to school. Columbia College, they are having a back to school drive looking for all different types of things for the kids. Plastic art boxes, baby wipes, clipboards, so much more, folders, and just about anything you can think of to help out the kids get back to school. As a matter of fact, Lake TV is one of the drop-off points. We're going to be here at 8297 Missouri Highway 5 in Camdenton. You can swing by with your donations, and we'll put up a link so that you can get a look at this list and help the kids out. Again, thanks to Columbia College. Also, school right around the corner, and the good folks at Keller Williams LO Realty, Lake Ozark Realty, want to help out as well. They are helping to collect the school supplies, donate, and distribute to the local students before the school starts. You can drop off those school supplies and any donations at 109 Horseshoe Bend Parkway in Lake Ozark. Checks made payable to Keller Williams LO Realty if you would like to help out with that particular back to school drive as well, and the donation deadline is August the 15th, so keep that in mind as well. Great show for you, lots going on. And one other quick note, if you did get out to vote, we had that quarter-cent sales tax on the ballot to help out the Camden County Sheriff's Department. That issue did pass by just over 62%, 1,855 to 1,131, for a total of just under 3,000 voters, 2,986 total votes. Less than 10% of the county's registered voters turned out to cast their ballots, but that quarter-cent sales tax issue did pass. Hey, stick around, folks. We'll take the break and get right to the action on What's Burning here on Lake TV.
You want Want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
It's summertime at the Lake of the Ozarks, and you need a local healthcare facility that can handle every aspect of your lake life. COMC is the medical provider for everyone, with OBGYN, pediatric care, behavior and mental health, dental, and more. Central Ozarks Medical Center is the healthcare team you're looking for. COMC offers full-service healthcare from every age, and with 3 convenient locations and our mobile medical and dental clinics, COMC gives you the peace of mind you need to enjoy your summertime at the lake. At COMC, your health is our mission.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
There's nothing like summer at Lake of the Ozarks, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach is your one-stop shop for your day on the boat and fun in the sun. We feature the lake's largest wine and spirits department, along with our lake-famous beer cave. And you'll want to check out our brand new Summer Fun Center with all your apparel, toys, coolers, inflatables, towables, and so much more. Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, voted the #1 grocery store in Missouri and your one-stop shop for an unforgettable day in the sun all summer long.
At SRG Financial, we reduce the uncertainty on your journey to financial independence. Our foundational approach revolves around 2 things: what matters most to our clients and the things that we can control. The things that matter most often revolve around family, occupation, and recreation. The things we can control are a panoramic approach to financial planning, a strategy that stays fluid and dynamic like your life, and a proprietary process, the mile marker formula. If you want to reduce the uncertainty on your journey, contact us today.
Join Lake TV for a cup of coffee with Will and Chris, the Lake area's only local TV talk show focused on the Lake area. Local stories, local sports, and local events. Have a cup of coffee with Will and Chris weekdays at 8, 1, and 8 on Lake TV.
Hey, welcome back to What's Burning right here on Lake TV. KB with you, and a little bit of a reminder about some of the other programs that we've got on this great station. How about a cup of coffee with Will Holtz and Chris Schneider? You can watch that 8 a.m., 1 p.m., and 8 p.m. every day. And coming up here very shortly, it's the High School Football Coaches Show, Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. And don't forget, Chris Schneider will be talking with the football coaches, Shannon Jolly from Osage, School of the Osage, and head football coach Jeff Shore from Camdenton. Great to have you back in the studio with us, and it's great to be here on another beautiful day at the lake. And we're happy to have our guest, Danny Heiner, in the studio with us with the Lake of the Ozarks Idiots Club. Hey, man, how you doing?
Terrific.
Great to see you again.
Good to be here.
You know, this is kind of a new experience for me. I've been doing this for a short time, but for you as well. We've done a lot of radio together.
Yes.
This is our first time on TV together. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, we're going to talk about the Lake of the Ozarks Idiots Club. You've got a fundraiser coming up on Monday, September the 20th, your 3rd annual charity golf tournament. But for those folks who are maybe a little taken by the name, let's talk about what the organization is all about. How long you have been around, and then let's talk about what you do.
Okay. The Idiots Club was started by my wife and I in 2014 as a result of some serious health issues that I had in 2013. I had emergency bypass surgery, 3 cardiac arrests. I spent 40 days in ICU and on a ventilator for about 14 days. And so after, it was nip and tuck for a long time. My wife went through a lot listening to the doctor saying, we don't know whether he's going to make it through this or not. But anyway, after all of that, I figured God kept me around for some reason other than be a grumpy old retired guy. So we started this charity. We knew that there were a lot of kids living in poverty here at the lake. My wife and I both retired from the Camdenton schools. So we just thought, you know, why wouldn't we, we thought this would be a good thing to do, and maybe that was the reason I'm still here.
I'm sure you've had the opportunity working in the school system to hear a lot of stories, and you would just shake your head, and you and your wife would probably think to yourselves, well, there's got to be something we can do to help these kids out.
Yes. I was middle school guidance counselor at Camdenton, and you know, at that time there were no resources in the community that I was aware of, you know, to really help children, you know, get more involved in school activities. Every year I'd have 4 or 5 band students coming up from 6th grade that, you know, they got to middle school and now they can't afford to rent a band instrument, so they'd have to drop band and, you know, take something else. And so, you know, there were a lot of things like that. Kids with duct tape holding their shoes together and all kinds of things. My wife worked at the alternative high school, Horizons, and she had kids sleeping in the cars and working, going to school, and that sort of thing. So, I mean, we just knew that there was a tremendous need in the community.
So you've been around for quite a while now, almost a decade, working on getting into 7-8 years with the organization after starting, as you mentioned, back in 2014. And you've raised a considerable amount of money over the years due to things like the fundraisers. And then, of course, back, you know, when you were able to get out before COVID made its way through the area, you folks were able to get out and set up shop at some local restaurants and things along those lines and hit up people while they were there. And, you know, it was nice to have that opportunity. The scope has changed, I guess, considerably in the last year and a half, 2 years. What kinds of things are you doing now to get out there and beat the bushes a little bit, other than your fundraisers, obviously?
Well, we've been really, really blessed. Last year, you know, throughout the school year, that's when most of our activity is, we always post on our Facebook page, Lake of the Ozarks Idiots Club, you know, the ways that we help children. And so last year we posted, you know, throughout the summer that we weren't able to do fundraising at our normal lakefront restaurants. And so we were really blessed with a lot of donations that came in. And so we, you know, we really did well. Even though we weren't out beating the bushes, so to speak.
Sure.
We still did very well. And, you know, money is not an issue. I mean, it wasn't like we ran short of money.
Sure.
So we just continued doing what we do, and the way we operate, we work through 5 different school districts around the lake area here: Climax Springs, Max Creek, Camdenton, School of the Osage, and Eldon. And their counselors, social workers, will email us with needs. They're the ones that are working with the children. They know what they need. So, you know, they just email us, and it's anything from normal kinds of things like a lot of new clothes to sports equipment. We just had a request come in already this year for a football girdle, you know, so a kid can play football this fall.
Yes.
So it's anything like that, but we also get into bigger things. I mean, we've purchased like 4 cars for different kids that had special, you know, there were just very special situations that we wanted to help out in that way. Recently, we had a little 9-year-old girl that had been kidnapped by her mother and taken out of state, and the child advocate from the county prosecuting attorney's office called us on a late Friday night wanting to know if we could help get this little girl back. And we said, of course we can. And so my wife and the child advocate, spent about 2 hours on a Friday night trying to find airplane tickets to get a person out to the West Coast and then to fly them back on a Sunday. So the Sunday coming back with 2 seats together for an adult and a child was very difficult. It took them about 2 hours to find that, but we got the little girl home on a Friday, or this was Friday night. Sunday night she was back home here in the lake area, and So we're just blessed to be able to do things like that.
So you do some very, in-depth projects in helping in any way, any means necessary to make the kids' dreams come true. If it's a band instrument, if it's something that they need sports equipment, if it's socks, underwear, school supplies, but then you really get into it with vehicles, vehicle repair, and the story you just mentioned.
Yeah, we've bought new tires for kids' cars. A lot of these kids buy these old clunker cars,
right?
And 6 months down the road, the tires are bald, and so they need new tires. They've got to get to work so that they can support themselves, because a lot of them live on their own.
Let's talk about the fundraiser you've got coming up on Monday, September the 20th, the third annual charity golf tournament. Tell us about that, Danny.
Yes, well, Central Bank is our primary sponsor on this event, and we really appreciate that. But the tournament will be at Portachima, which is a very exclusive club here at the lake.
Oh, yes.
And, it's members only, and so it's not very often that normal people like us could play.
The general public doesn't get in there as often as we'd like.
No. So this is an opportunity for people to get in there and play on this beautiful Jack Nicklaus design course. Mm-hmm. And so this will be our second year there. And so the tournament to play is $200, but that includes, lunch, beverages during play, a dinner at the awards banquet afterwards, and we'll have numerous contests going on throughout the day. Stark Caverns is going to put on a chipping contest for us. For Oakstar Bank is doing our hole-in-one sponsorship. We'll have 4 holes-in-one contests, and $15,000 is the grand prize for one of the holes. There's an Apple Media package that's prize on another hole, a $750.
Just a lot of good stuff.
Yes.
A whole lot of good stuff, and a whole lot of great sponsors as well. Again, we'll remind everybody this is an 18-hole, 4-person scramble, $200 per player, with a lot of different opportunities to get some goodies along the way. Longest drive contest, closest to the pin, hole-in-one. They'll have the silent auction and raffles, great prizes. Obviously, the one thing we want to get across to people is how they can get involved in all of this, where they need to go to get registered.
They need to register at our website, lakeoftheozarksidiottsclub.com, and there's a big golf tournament banner at the top. They just click on that, and then it has the different things that they can, if they're a twosome, foursome, individual, or if there's a business person out there that would like to sponsor a hole, we have a $150 hole sponsorship, and so you can do that on our website as well. But it's just www.lakeoftheozarksidiottsclub.com.
Awesome.
And click on the banner at the top, and it'll take care of you.
Well, Danny, as always, appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to come by and see us and remind us just exactly what a great job Lake of the Ozarks Idiots Club has done, because you folks have really gone out of your way to make sure that kids in need get what it is that they absolutely need, and just keep doing the good work.
Well, in the 7 years so far, we have provided 31,400 child assists, and we have raised and spent $584,900 helping children here in the lake area, and all that money stays right here in the lake.
And benefits those school districts that you mentioned.
Yes.
Well, again, thank you so much for your time, sir. Great to see you. Appreciate you coming in.
Great to see you again, KB.
Keep us in the loop when you have other things coming up. We'll get you back here.
You bet. Okay.
Going to take some time out right now, take a little break, come back with more of What's Burning right here on Lake TV.
Enjoying What's Burning with KB right here on Lake TV? Have questions, comments, or suggestions? Have an interesting story for KB to tell? Or maybe you want to be interviewed by KB on the show or are interested in sponsoring? All you have to do is reach out to KB at kb@mylaketv.com.
Hey everybody, Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. A couple weeks ago, we did a tease with our new Sleep Solutions Gallery. Well, I'm standing in front of Phase 2, our sheet wall. Sleep has a lot to do with mattresses, but there are a ton of other elements that go into a great night's sleep, and we've got them here at Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. Come check it out. Slumberland Furniture at the Lake, where we're bringing happy home.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Most people don't know which direction they're heading when it comes to retirement, whether they're still on the journey or already there. At SRG Financial, we have a process, the mile marker formula, that helps you pursue your work optional lifestyle so you can focus on what's most important to you, like your family or checking off those bucket list items. Start taking the first step toward finding your work optional lifestyle. Call us today at 573-302-7212.
The Lake of the Ozarks Shootout on August 20th through the 29th is at Captain Ron's. The largest non-sanctioned boat race in the Midwest takes over Lake of the Ozarks for the 33rd year. Who will win this year's coveted Top Gun? Watch while more than 100 boats compete for best in class. The event raised over $400,000 for local charities last year. Be there in person to watch as boats hit speeds over 200 miles per hour. Celebrate the 33rd annual Lake of the Ozarks Shootout, presented by Performance Boat Centers at Captain Ron's Bar and Grill.
You want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
Want to get to know local leaders a lot better? Join Lake TV for a new community spotlight show weekdays at 9, 3, and 7. We talk with local leaders to get their story and learn more about their organizations. It's the Community Spotlight Show on Lake TV.
Hey, welcome right back here on What's Burnin' on Lake TV. We do get out of the house from time to time and check out some exciting things happening around the Lake of the Ozarks. One of the fun things that is great for kids, but moms, dads, grandparents, anybody who wants to participate, is the Pirate Adventure at Jolly Rogers over there on the Gravois Arm. What a great place to go and enjoy some grub and grog, as they say. But take the time to check out the Pirate Adventure like we did right here on Lake TV. Hey, it's KB with What's Burnin' on Lake TV, hanging out here at the Jolly Roger on the Gravois Arm with a couple of my favorite pirates. We've got Captain Scallywag and Mayhem Marnie. And, of course, we just had the opportunity to go out and enjoy a fun day on the lake, and you can do it. Moms, dads, kids, everybody come out. Plenty of room on the Calypso for you to do a little swashbuckling, a little treasure hunting, and have a wonderful time. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank you, Captain Scallywag, for not making me walk the plank, sir.
My pleasure. It was tough. I really wanted to see you go off that plank, but, it was my pleasure. KB, we've known each other for many, many years. Yes. We've pirated together for many years, so I couldn't make you walk the plank, no.
Well, now, there is a part of the show where the plank is a part of what you do here, but we won't give anything away. We want to save all of the special effects and the tricks and the things that they do for you folks when you come out to see the show. We also have Mayhem Marnie, which I think that you are a pretty good first mate. Putting up with this guy is probably not an easy job.
No, it is not.
Well, I tell you what, one of the great things is you get on board, you start here at the Jolly Roger. You have an area where the show starts, and then you get on board the Calypso and go for a nice voyage out on the beautiful lake of the Ozarks, and then you stop off and do a little treasure hunting and look for the clues, and you eventually find the treasure. Hope you don't run into any other pirates or scurvy dogs or scallywags, I guess, if you want to say that.
I beg your pardon? That's hurtful.
Let's talk a little bit about the show. Of course, you do it, what, three times a day? How many days a week?
We do it usually like 9 and 11 on Saturdays and Sundays. Once in a while, we have some private ones, or we have one at 2 o'clock. We have sometimes throughout the week. If it's like for a summer school, we've done that, and that was a lot of fun. I think I did 5 or 6 in 2 days. Wow. They all kind of run together after a while, especially in this heat. But yeah, we love it. Love doing it. Love taking and teaching kids and adults how to be pirates and bringing them along and making them part of the crew.
They're part of the crew. They get to learn the language. Of course, you wave to the fellow passersby that are out here on the lake as well and having a great time. So if somebody wants to come and they want to be a part of the show, how do they do that? Who do they need to contact? What number do they need to call? All that good stuff. Give us all that pertinent information.
I'd be glad to. You can go to jollycharters.com, or you can call 573-392-0700, and that's here at Captain. Did I almost say Captain? What's wrong with me? It's been a long voyage, mate. So
Jolly Rogers.
Rogers Grubbing Grog. I'm saying to Captain Jolly Joe. Call Captain Jolly Joe or Pirate Queen Christine and talk to them and get yourself a ticket and book passage aboard Calypso.
Well, it's been a fun afternoon, a great time for you to come out. And there's one of our characters as well. Come on over here. Unfortunately, you'll notice that she's just a little bit damp. This is Anarchy Annie, and she does a great job. She doesn't really get to go with the folks on the cruise here, but she plays a very integral role in the whole show, and it's kind of fun. So, how long have you been doing this?
This is my second year doing it. I got into it because my drama teacher forwarded me an email from Jolly Joe and was like, "Hey, you should get into this. I think you'd enjoy it." And I've been a pirate ever since.
Well, you do a great job, and we're certainly glad to have the opportunity. Like I said, you'll notice she's a little damp. If you come out on the Calypso and you're part of the crew and you're part of the cruise, you'll get to see how all of that takes place. She gets to, I guess, get wet a couple of different times. But again, we don't want to spoil anything, but we certainly want everybody to come out and enjoy what's going on here at the Jolly Roger with Captain Scallywag, Mayhem Marnie, and Anarchy Annie. All a part of this great crew, and thanks, guys, for having us out. Awesome day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you here. Thank you.
Absolutely. And we will get back to more of What's Burnin' right here on Lake TV.
There's nothing like summer at Lake of the Ozarks, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach is your one-stop shop for your day on the boat and fun in the sun. We feature the lake's largest wine and spirits department, along with our lake-famous beer cave. And you'll want to check out our brand new Summer Fun Center with all your apparel, toys, coolers, inflatables, towables, and so much more. Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, voted the #1 grocery store in Missouri and your one-stop shop for an unforgettable day in the sun all summer long.
The Lake of the Ozarks Shootout on August 20th through the 29th is at Captain Ron's. The largest non-sanctioned boat race in the Midwest takes over Lake of the Ozarks for the 33rd year. Who will win this year's coveted Top Gun? Watch while more than 100 boats compete for best in class. The event raised over $400,000 for local charities last year. Be there in person to watch as boats hit speeds over 200 miles per hour. Celebrate the 33rd annual Lake of the Ozarks Shootout, presented by Performance Boat Centers at Captain Ron's Bar and Grill.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
If it's happening at the lake, it's happening on Lake TV. From the Polar Plunge to festivals, parades, Aquapalooza, and boat shows, Lake TV has it all. Even the granddaddy of them all, the shootouts. If you're looking for places to party, things to do, or even a new home to move into, you've gotta love Lake TV.
You want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
Moving to the lake is a lot of work, but not with Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you. For packing up and delivering to your new home, or simply loading and transferring your belongings, Sunrise Movers is the easy choice for your next move. Sunrise Movers packs your possessions extra carefully, shows up on time, and strives for 5-star customer service every time. Sunrise Movers, the official movers of Lake TV. Give us a call today to get a free estimate. Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Most people don't know which direction they're heading when it comes to retirement, whether they're still on the journey or already there. At SRG Financial, we have a process, the mile marker formula, that helps you pursue your work optional lifestyle so you can focus on what's most important to you, like your family or checking off those bucket list items. Start taking the first step toward finding your work optional lifestyle. Call us today at 573-302-7212.
Hey, welcome back to What's Burning right here on Lake TV. I want to send a shout out to all of our great sponsors. Of course, our title sponsor, Bill Lacasse and SRG Financial Advisors, Ozark Barge and Dock, our veterinary at the lake, and Budget Blinds. And, oh, look who's here.
Hi.
Carrie Mawson from Budget Blinds, one of our great sponsors. It's great to see you. How you been?
I've been good. How about you?
Well, you know, it's just been... it's been an interesting few months doing this TV thing and getting out here and meeting interesting people, getting a chance to talk to people. As a matter of fact, gosh, I see you probably, once every 6 months in Walmart if necessary.
Yes.
But now we get to spend a little time kind of talking about the business budget blinds. And you and I were talking prior to the interview, and we were kind of wondering, well, what is it people would want to know about blinds? So I thought, well, there's got to be a whole mess of different things we can talk about, including, you know, what's hot right around now. Like everything else, I'm sure that much like fashion and other things, blinds kind of go through that transition where there's certain blinds that are very popular and those that are, you know, maybe coming up behind them. So what are people doing in their homes as far as what you're hearing with budget blinds?
Well, you are correct. Blinds are fashionable, like clothing, and you know, they come and go, trends come and go, and fabrics come and go. But probably the three most popular things that we're doing right now on the lake homes, or different homes, are faux woods, and those are the fake woods. They're the 2-inch slats. We do a lot of roller shades and cellular shades, and those are ideal because they don't take up a lot of room at the top of the window, so people like to have their privacy in the evening time, maybe, or when they're gone, have some insulation. But when they're there, again, you know, just to keep the view. So
enjoy the view. That's one of the three things.
Right.
What are the other two? You said there are three different things that you keep in mind, or did I?
No, those are the three different most popular types of shades. No, that's okay.
It was my
That's
fault.
okay. No,
right
it's
over
fine.
here.
It was your fault.
Wish you could have been here before we started taping. Anyway, we were having a good time with the entire staff here at Lake TV, and Carrie, who was encouraging it. She was egging us all on. She actually was.
But we do a lot of different other things too. We do drapes, we do shutters, we do motorization. There are just lots of different types of window coverings. We have a website, of course, that you can look at, that people can look at to see what options there are.
Right.
But those are the three most popular now.
A typical visit, somebody sets up an appointment with you, meets you at your shop, which is where?
It's in Laurie,
okay,
at the corner of 5 and O.
Very good, very easy to find there. So they come in and they sit down. What types of questions would you ask someone to get a good idea of the perfect fit? Now, I would imagine in some cases they also have a vision, but you have been in this business, so maybe their vision isn't necessarily
well,
when you talk to them about it,
right.
Yeah.
So people do come to the showroom, and that's fine. I mean, we have some different samples there. We have some different options. We can give you pricing. If I'm not there, if I'm out on appointments, then my office gal is there. Someone can help you.
Yeah.
Them. But we do free in-home consultations. So we go to the houses, and so I go to the house and I'm like, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want privacy? Do you want heat control? Do you want insulation? Like, what is it that you want to do? Do you just want something fashionable? Do you want something pretty? Whatever. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of how it starts. And so then we'll determine, the homeowner and I, or the business owner, we do businesses as well, of course, we'll determine what is, good.
What works best.
Yeah. Yes.
And you coordinate with the size of the room, obviously with the type of window, what works best there, any furniture, or maybe they're doing a remodel or they're renovating. So there's a lot of factors, a lot of key factors that play into this.
Right. And there are, like even in bathrooms. So you've got a bathtub in the way of a window, then maybe you want to do a motor, or something motorized, or something that you don't have to reach in the bathtub, or break your neck.
That's kind of a good idea. I like that, motorized. I mean, we're doing less and less physically. Why not sit on your behind and open and close your blinds? Why get up?
Well, and there are just different. I mean, there's that too,
right.
But also, a lot of second-story windows and third stories or lofts. There's just things to consider. So
better than getting the ladder out and having to climb up there and open and close the blinds.
That is right.
And I guess one of the key pieces of advice in any instance when you're talking about blinds is just telling people if they're walking around in their drawers to make sure they're closed.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Or if your neighbors are doing that, then maybe you want to cover your own window so you don't have to see your neighbors.
That can be shocking. That can be very damaging.
It can be disturbing for sure.
Exactly. So phone number and website as well.
Okay, 573-374-0330 is our phone number. Budgetblinds.com is our website. If you want to go to our website specifically, it's budgetblinds.com/the Ozarks. But you can still get to our website. If you put in your zip code, or if someone puts in their zip code, they can get to our website as well.
So Carrie Mawson is greatly involved, obviously professionally, with Budget Blinds, but in her personal life, she's always taken a huge interest in giving back to the community as well, volunteering and doing a lot of work for the shootout. How are you involved in this year's shootout, Carrie?
So I have been on the shootout board for 6-7 years now. I lose track, of course, but I'm the chair of the Poker Run Committee, the Polylift Poker Run. Sponsored by other people who I'm sure Ricky knows about. And everyone
We've got promos running, folks, so don't worry about it.
Sorry, I can't spew off those names right off the bat. But also I do, basically what I do is I work Wednesday through Sunday at the shootout on the property of Captain Ron's to help with the vendors. Do vendor check-in, just make sure, kind of, look in on everyone and make sure they're doing well, see if they need anything, sort of thing, and then just, help out in other ways. So.
And it's really, Wednesday, I think, is it Wednesday or Thursday that they actually do the Make-A-Wish rides
It's Thursday.
too? It's Thursday.
Correct.
And I'm sure you see what's going on there.
Yeah,
That's always
yeah.
a lot of fun.
So Wednesday and Thursday are the vendor check-ins. When I say vendor, I mean like vendor booths, like, they just check in on the property. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is actually when they have, it's open. People can mill around and visit and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to get that little bit of a preview before the racing actually happens, because that's when that place gets extremely busy for those 2 days, which this year will be the 28th and 29th, the Saturday and Sunday of August, and looking for another big turnout. Has anything that you're aware of, has anything changed for this year's shootout?
I don't think
Anything a little
so.
different?
No,
It's pretty much the same.
It really is.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Correct.
Right on.
Right.
But it's also a great opportunity to really give back to the community, and I think that's something that's really interested me over the years, how they raise that huge amount of money and all of the charities that are involved in different groups and organizations, the Scouts and a number of charities. That's got to be very fulfilling for you as well.
It really is. It's very heartwarming. I mean, and it makes my time worthwhile as well. And I hope that everyone else who actually works there or volunteers there feels the same way. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it.
Well, I know with this year's event coming up again, looking for a spectacular week, but all of the things, as you mentioned, that happened before, and in some cases now after. So it's just a great opportunity for people to follow along. I know you can go to the Shootout website and find out about all the dates and times of everything going on with this year's Lake of the Ozarks Shootout. Again, before we let you go, give out all that pertinent information about Budget Blinds.
So budgetblinds.com/the Ozarks, 573-374-0330. Also, our address is 105 South Main in Laurie at the corner of 5 and 0.
Very good. Do that free in-home consultation, get the blinds
give
that
us a
you're
call.
looking for, and get everything else taken care of and make your home look perfect with the help of Carrie Mawson and Budget Blinds. Thank you so much for hanging out.
KB.
Great to see you.
You too.
Hey, we're going to take a break and come on back with KB's Furry Friends. That is, of course, presented by one of our sponsors, our veterinary at the lake, and we'll have it for you coming up next right here on Lake TV.
Enjoying What's Burning with KB right here on Lake TV? Have questions, comments, or suggestions? Have an interesting story for KB to tell? Or maybe you want to be interviewed by KB on the show or are interested in sponsoring? All you have to do is reach out to KB at kb@mylaketv.com.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Hey everybody, Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. A couple weeks ago, we did a tease with our new Sleep Solutions gallery. Well, I'm standing in front of Phase 2, our sheet wall. Sleep has a lot to do with mattresses, but there are a ton of other elements that go into a great night's sleep, and we've got them here at Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. Come check it out, Slumberland Furniture at the Lake, where we're bringing happy home.
It's our most protective wash yet. Introducing the Quick Car Ceramic Wash. It's an industrial-grade polymer solution with ceramic nanotechnology, resulting in high-end, advanced scientific protection of your vehicle's finish. The Quick Car Ceramic Wash. Try it on its own or with the monthly Unlimited Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Jefferson City and Osage Beach.
Hey Jess. Yeah, Nicole, what do you need? Did you see that new listing in Sunrise Beach?
Yeah, it was just listed 2 minutes ago.
It has 150 feet of lakefront. And a brand new kitchen. I'm headed out there after I type this email. I'm on the phone with my clients. Hey, where are you going?
I already put an offer in, cash above list, and it's looking good.
Are you kidding me?
Gosh.
At SRG Financial, we reduce the uncertainty on your journey to financial independence. Our foundational approach revolves around two things: what matters most to our clients, and the things that we can control. The things that matter most often revolve around family, occupation, and recreation. The things we can control are a panoramic approach to financial planning, a strategy that stays fluid and dynamic like your life, and a proprietary process, the mile marker formula. If you want to reduce the uncertainty on your journey, contact us today.
Hey, right back here at Ozarks Cat and Canine in Sunrise Beach, another installment of KB's Furry Friends. And today we're out in the yard, the side yard, and we've got a cool dog. Her name is Naomi, and Mary Meowie Tilly is here to tell us a little bit about Naomi. I kind of picked up, I see the lab, but Naomi is what?
She is a boxer lab mix, we believe. She's about 2 years old. And she came in as an owner surrender with her puppy, Winona, who is about 6 months old.
It all makes sense now.
Yep,
the
yep.
Judge.
I gave them those names.
The judge, sure,
Yep.
I got you. Well, we definitely would love to find a home for Naomi. She's very loving. Look at her, she's just kind of chilling out over there. It's a warm summer day, and they've got this beautiful yard, so she's taking some time. We tried to coax her into the pool, but I think maybe when she loosens up a little bit, it seems to me like it obviously is going to take her a little time to get used to whomever she decides to hang out with.
Yeah, she's very good with other dogs. She's good with people. She's a good snuggler once she gets to know you.
Yeah.
Pretty good, pretty decent on a leash. Could use a little bit of work.
Right.
And she's very clean in her kennel, so we think that she'll probably fall into a housebreaking routine fairly easy once she's in a home.
2 years old. Well, I think there's still a lot of opportunity to work with an animal like that, as you mentioned, that could use a little training. Yeah. And nothing too serious. I mean, like, she gets along with everybody for the most part.
Yep.
But, you know, there is that little potty training deal that you were talking about there. And that obviously does take a little bit of work. Trust me, I've had several dogs over the years, and potty training is just one of those things that you got to be patient about. And that's another thing. I mean, if you're bringing in someone who's never had an animal before, and you know, the puppies and the kittens are cute and everything, but they're the ones that you kind of have to work with the hardest, the younger animals,
exactly,
to establish the potty training.
Yep.
And also, you know, taking them out for a walk because they want to go in every direction. So you have a lot of older animals here as well, 2 years and up, dogs as well as cats that would love a good home as well. Yeah. And a lot of them have been in situations with people already.
That's the advantage about adopting an adult pet, is you can see what you're getting.
Right, right.
With puppies and kittens, you don't exactly know what kind of personality they're going to have when they get older, and you got a lot of training to do with them and everything. But with an adult, you can get an idea what you're going to have going on when you get home.
Not that puppies and kittens aren't cute, and everybody wants a puppy and everybody wants a kitten. But there's a lot of adults at these facilities around the area, and they could use a good home as well. So take the time to come down. You can meet Naomi. Is Naomi and her puppy, are they kind of a package deal?
No, they can be adopted separately.
Right.
Her puppy is a little more hyper than she is. That's why we didn't bring her out to the yard with her, because they'd have probably been knocking us over and everything else. But,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Well, if they'd like to come by, Ozarks Cat and Canine, and see Naomi or any of the other animals that you have available, what are your hours of operation, and how can they adopt these beautiful animals?
We are open to the public Monday through Saturday from noon to 4. Or you can go on our website, which is ozarkscatandcanine.com, fill out an application on there before you come in.
Sure.
They're welcome to come in and meet the animals first, and and fill out an application here as well.
And another one of the great services that you provide here is the fact, if you have an animal already and you're still interested in adopting more, you can bring the animal in, and you guys set that all up ahead of time, and they can kind of mingle a little bit.
Once somebody has submitted an application and they are approved, and we verify that their dog is up to date on their shots, then they are welcome to make an appointment to come in and let the dogs meet and see how they do together.
Well, Naomi is a beautiful, beautiful young lady, a boxer lab mix, and of course she's got that little puppy dog, her little girl, Winona. And you know what? Naomi would be great, but it would be neat if maybe you could keep mom and daughter together. And who knows, they might be able to go on to have some kind of a great career just like the Judds. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us here again. Thanks to Ozarks Cat and Canine in Sunrise Beach. And of course, we thank our veterinary at the lake. We're coming back with more of What's Burnin' right here on Lake TV.
The Lake of the Ozarks Shootout on August 20th through the 29th is at Captain Ron's. The largest non-sanctioned boat race in the Midwest takes over Lake of the Ozarks for the 33rd year. Who will win this year's coveted Top Gun? Watch while more than 100 boats compete for best in class. The event raised over $400,000 for local charities last year. Be there in person to watch as boats hit speeds over 200 miles per hour. Celebrate the 33rd annual Lake of the Ozarks Shootout, presented by Performance Boat Centers at Captain Ron's Bar and Grill.
Hey Jess. Yeah, Nicole, what do you need? Did you see that new listing in Sunrise Beach?
Yeah, it was just listed 2 minutes ago.
It has 150 feet of lakefront. And a brand new kitchen. I'm headed out there after I type this email. I'm on the phone with my clients. Hey, where are you going?
I already put an offer in, cash above list, and it's looking good.
Are you kidding me?
You want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Hey, again, I want to thank everybody at Ozarks Cat and Canine for doing such a great job of helping us out, setting us up so we can find homes for these animals. And again, we hope that you will take some time to check out Naomi and get her a home. She's definitely a worthy puppy dog that would just like to have a nice family and a great place to live. And you can do that courtesy of Ozark Cat and Canine, and thanks again to our veterinary at the lake. Had an opportunity to submit our first burning question of the week, and that was last week when we asked folks, what is the most important issue currently facing the Lake of the Ozarks? And we got quite a bit of responses. As a matter of fact, Jerry Palmer says the two present county commissioners of Camden County. We also heard from Phil Morgan. Phil says that being too popular, I guess he means the lake area in general. Also, John Roger, the lack of autism and special needs resources for children and families, because there currently is next to nothing, and most families either miss out in helpful resources and therapies, have to move away, or have to travel to Columbia or Springfield to help. We also heard from Donald Richardson. And Donald says, we need 2 roundabouts right on the strip. He said we also need better looking strippers. Jeannie Morris Wilcox said people forgetting to swim in their own lanes, letting the superintendents run the schools, let the administrators run the hospital, let the experts do what they are trained and qualified to do. Community support goes a long, long way. Heard from Bill and Rita Faltmeyer. Bill and Rita Faltmeyer saying, how about short-term rentals? Operate as a commercial business but pay the same tax rate, same road dues, same annual water dues, same sewer dues. Guests don't know boating rules, always parking where they block. No regulations. Also, Nancy Dawson, she responded to our question and said people need to be vaccinated. We let everyone come here with no safety precautions for people who live here full time. Cindy Montemoyer, the stained reputation the lake has gained since last year, from people all over going crazy, partying and not caring about COVID, to shootings, hostages, to no respect for those of us who live here full or part-time. A couple more, including Don Allen. Don Allen says the lack of employees to fill the current job market needs. Lots of openings. Lou Hoskins says the nasty lake water. Cindy Lurs Slinker, talking about some more issues that we have here at the Lake of the Ozarks. She said that, the lack of compassion for our fellow humans. Karen Brown also contributing to the cause here, and I'm just kind of thumbing through the Facebook responses that we received here. All in all, adequate housing. And finally, Don Ramos talking about liberal transplants. Those are some of the things that people see as an issue. Some of the most important issues currently facing the Lake of the Ozarks, and we appreciate all of your responses. So take the time to go to my website, kb@mylaketv.com, or, of course, you can go to our Facebook page and answer the Burnin question of the week. I was reading an article in a local paper about, marijuana back in the news. Of course, they've legalized it medically here in the state of Missouri. The question is, will the folks be able to get the recreational marijuana issue on the ballot? It looks like it is gearing up for 2022. There are a number of them that have been put out there already. Most of them have been shot down. But I still think personally that there's a lot to be worked out with medical marijuana before we start getting into the recreational aspect of it. But what do you think? How about that? Do you think recreational marijuana will ever be legalized in the state of Missouri, and why? That's the Burnin question of the week. Again, you can go to my website, kb@mylaketv, or go to our Facebook page to discuss the particular issues, or any issue. If you've got a burning question you'd like us to put out there, certainly we can do that without any problems. Getting ready to wrap things up as we count it down. Again, thanks to all of my guests in studio, Danny Heiner, Carrie Mawson. Thanks to the folks out at Jolly Rogers Grub and Grog for allowing us to be a part of the pirate adventure. Thanks again to all of the great folks at Ozark Cat and Canine for helping us out with KB's Furry Friends. A big thanks to our sponsors, Bill Lacasse and SRG Financial Advisors, Budget Blinds, Ozark Barge and Dock, and of course, the good folks at our veterinary at the lake. We'll get together and do this again next Thursday. Brand spanking new show, but don't forget, we run it 7 days a week, now 3 times a day with that new show every Thursday, 7 a.m., 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. It's What's Burnin' right here on Lake TV. Have a great week, and God bless.